So let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, graduates, guests and members of the university community, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Michael Gonzalez, the University Librarian. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year the university will hold approximately 50 graduations, both here in Sydney and in Shanghai. We're also delighted that some of today's graduates are attending, having previously missed their ceremony due to the pandemic. Today's actually the last one for this season, so I would like to say thank you to the graduations team who work day and night to make this happen. They literally put on every hat for every student, so a big thank you. I would like to introduce you to the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Dr. Jack Steele, Pro-Chancellor of the university, who will be presiding over this ceremony. The Pro-Chancellor is joined by Professor Kylie Reedman, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President, Education and Students, Professor Prabhu Sivabalan, Associate Dean, External Engagement from the UTS Business School, who will deliver the occasional address, Professor Leona Tam, Associate Dean, International from the UTS Business School, who will be presenting the graduates. The other people seated on stage are Dr. Patrick Tooth, a member of the UTS Council, professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Jack Steele, Pro-Chancellor, to formally open the proceedings.
Good afternoon, everybody. In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, to be duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, before we begin the proceedings, and on behalf of all of those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I'd like also to pay respects to the elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the UTS Business School. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support which they have received from family and friends, many of whom are here today. We warmly welcome you, and together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now invite Professor Leona Tam, Associate Dean International of the UTS Business School, to present the graduates.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, I invite graduates in the UTS Business School to stand. Pro Vice-Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Business as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the board and has conferred these awards upon them. Pro Vice-Chancellor, I now present those graduates from UTS Business School who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on the achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with a Master of Business Analytics. Ayush Nehar. Marjo Kirsty Hidalgo Abonal. Chao Li. Jie-Ching Liu. John Vincent Porsovigan. Willie Ramlai. Jia Han To. Ahmad Wahid. Master of Business Analytics, Bachelor of Business, Samuel Peter Matheson Harris. Master of Business Analytics, Extension, Jin Jia Zhang. Bachelor of Management with Distinction, Cassie Sue Lewis. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Diploma in Languages, Theodore Oliver Hugh Jones. Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Matthew Bailey. Georgia Rose Barron. Madeline Bates. Erica Ruth Bell. Alyssa Ardith Budiono. Lawrence Heng Tai. Lachlan Leonardo Carfax. Yuexin Chen. Gabrielle Allegra Davis. Siobhan Susanna Downey. Hannah Elborough. Yu Kung Fan. Emily Way Fraser. Nicholas Alexander Georges. Rebecca Herkus. Jason Hua. Willie Huang. Joshua Iacono. Alexander Ross Mackenzie. Francesca Nicole Martin. Sky Jane Martin. Jack Darcy Fagan McCloskey. Oliver George Menzagopian. Peter Milios. David Mitchell. Jenny Nguyen. Sophia Anne Marie Nickdow. Jasmine Oglos. Ella Kathleen Patton. Jade Lauren Reeves. Brian Sadikin. Moon Kun Sakaseo. Jaden Juan Steenkamp. Jessica Tung. Wing Hei Tang. Cristelia Teja. Kane Thompson. Clarissa Aurelia Tetana. Emma Tuma. Tan Nguyen Vo. Brian Walsh. Julian Kyle Wilkins. Alexandra Elizabeth Williams. Siyu Shu. Anderson Chuk Wai Young. Jessica Zhang. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Sancta Fabrizia Bali Abidin. Shanuka Yasanga Aguru. Anthony Alston. Jack Lawrence Barker. Christopher Benedict. Thomas Bono. Alexia Rose Brazil. Ryan Boltitude. Nina Carraro. Jonathan James Carter Byrne. Luca Philippe Carusi Lees. An Chi Chen. Yu Wen Chen. Chua Yan Chen. Kenneth Chu. Carissa Costa. Hannah Sabine Crozier. Angelica D'Amico. Claudia Isabel Douglas Robertson. Sophia Downing. Molly Finlayson. Reese Dillon Fox. Naomi Shan Francisca. Clelia Frangos. Matthew Anthony Gallagher. Daniel Goff. Natalie Hall. Jessica Hahn. Dean Rodney Hassel. Fung Ho. Ting Ting Hong. Kelly Huang. Scott Matthew Humphreys. Joshua Pierre Joual. Ari Kim. Seong Min Kim. Derek Figo Lim. Nicholas Luscombe. Nicholas Melrose. Tak Dang Duong Nguyen. Wu Fuang Yuan Nguyen. Ian Bao Nguyen. Benjamin Patrick O'Sullivan. James Orr. Jessica Hang Pham. Carlin Caitlin Pham. Ava Sung Reed. Benjamin Relf. Aaron David Rezo. Andrew Ritchie. Natasha Grace Robinson. Phoebe Francis Rowland. Charlotte Ryan. Lane Ryan. Nina Saunders. Jason Scott Sheedy. Katie Smith. Elizabeth Isul Stafford. Jarin Suava. Suri Susanti. Aaron Siu Quen Seto. Lachlan Thomas. Bianca Thompson. Brooke Underwood. Angela Wong. Dongwei Wang. Zhuojun Wang. Jeremy Joseph Wong. Yan Shah. Caesar Shu Yip. Bachelor of Business, Claude James Allen. Delwyn Atienza. Aye Miat Miat Ong. Ho Chuen Chow. Jonathan Oliver Campbell Duff. Kastulu Hassa Engbold. Di Fan. Gilbert Camden Garrett. Anthony Grasso. Max Gordon Hart. Chen Huang. Ning Jiang. Annie Le. Derry Carson Lee. Bai Xian Liu. Niep Quart Lee. Jia Wen Ni. Neha Parkas. Juan Brian Reynaldo. Jansen William Wibowo. Anthony Halim Wijaya. Tru Yuen Yin. Michael Deba. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Chae Seong Lee. Bachelor of Business, Jonathan Khoury.
Pro-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from UTS Business School.
So on behalf of all at UTS, I'd like again to say a huge congratulations to our new graduates. And just as importantly, to your family and friends who've given their love, support and understanding during your studies. Finishing a degree is a major milestone, and we don't underestimate the amount of hard work and sacrifices that you've made in reaching this goal, particularly as you've done it during the COVID period. You should be very proud of what you've achieved. Your university certainly is. Your graduation is one of the most important moments in your life. Brings with it both opportunities and also challenges. The opportunities available have never been greater. UTS graduates are in high esteem, held in high esteem by employers, not only because of the quality of the education that you've received here, but also because of the university's practical nature. Conversely, the challenges in the workplace have never been greater as well. Scrutiny and the expectations of society are already high and continue to grow. I would urge you all to maintain the highest level of professional and personal integrity. Confront with courage the inevitable ethical dilemmas as they arise, and remember, the behaviour you walk past is the behaviour that you are condoning. So beyond the opportunities and challenges, a graduation signals that you've received new knowledge. Use it wisely and responsibly. Ensure that your impact is a positive one, that you are seen to contribute, not to be a taker. I say this in particular because you are graduates of a University of Technology. Technology can certainly be applied as a force for good, but be aware of the unintended consequences, and even more importantly, the applications of technology which are intentionally not benign. There will be times when knowledge alone is not enough. You'll be required to make judgments where the answer is not clear. Judgments informed by experience, and particularly so, the experience gained when making mistakes. We all make mistakes, but they provide the best learning and build the reserves of judgment upon which we can later draw. So my challenge to you here today is to make sure that you make enough space and time to acquire and deepen your judgment skills. It's going to involve something that most of us find quite uncomfortable, turning off the electronic devices and just thinking. Think about the questions you need to ask. Think about the answers you receive, and think about the judgment calls you need to make. Finally, we hope that your relationship with UTS won't finish here. Your career will evolve in multiple dimensions, requiring both new and continuous learning. And we are very focused on how we can support you, our alumni, in your lifelong learning needs. So now we welcome you into the global alumni of the UTS community, a community that is 270,000 strong. Please stay involved and stay in touch. Remember, our alumni office is your lifelong learning connection to UTS. So may I congratulate you all once again and wish you every success in applying the skills and knowledge that you've gained from our world-class institution. I now invite Professor Kylie Redmond, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Education and Students, to introduce the occasional speaker.
Pro-Chancellor, before I introduce today's occasional speaker, I'd like to add my congratulations to our graduates today. This is certainly a very momentous occasion for you and for the people here to support you, so I hope you take the time to really soak it up and enjoy it. Our occasional speaker today is Professor Prabhu Sivabalan, known to many of you, I'm sure. Prabhu is a Professor of Management Accounting and Associate Dean for External Engagement in the UTS Business School. He's an academic member on the UTS Council, a member of the Academic Board, and he also chairs the university's Human Research Ethics Committee. In his role as Associate Dean, Prabhu oversees the Executive Education and Enterprise Learning programs. In addition, he leads the Performance Analysis for Transformation in Healthcare group in the UTS Business School. He's a member of Chartered Accountants Australia and New Zealand and is passionate about better mobilising financial and operating numbers to motivate and inspire employees in organisations. Outside of UTS, Prabhu has researched and taught in leading institutions globally, including the London School of Economics and Political Science. He was honorarily appointed a Senior Research Fellow in Keble College at the University of Oxford, where he lectured in the said Business School EMBA and MBA programs. He has been invited to research with, train or offer advice to leading institutions including Citigroup, New South Wales Health, CSR, Seven Media and the National Rugby League. Prabhu is an engaging and passionate educator and has won numerous postgraduate and undergraduate teaching awards. He's very well placed to offer some words of wisdom to you today, and I'm delighted to invite him to deliver the occasional address.
Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Associate Dean, members of Council, fellow staff, students, family and friends. It is truly an honour to be asked to address you, our wonderful UTS graduates, as you take the next step in your lives after university. What possible words could do justice to the incredible lives you have awaiting you ahead? More immediately, you're buzzing. You've just been awarded your degree, and for many of you, this talk is what's between you and many joyous interactions after graduation with your family and friends who are eagerly awaiting to give you a big hug. So I will be brief. You have so much ahead of you with so many opportunities that humanity itself wants you to tackle. Enormous and growing economic inequality from a business point of view, environmental and social sustainability challenges, And it wouldn't be a university address without me acknowledging generative AI and its impact. ChatGPT, possibly threatening the breadth of your employability. But amongst these hurdles, you have friends. Unprecedented technology changes, flexibility more so than ever before in what, how, and where you choose to work. Greater global connectedness. The smartest person in the world, your best friend at your disposal, your mobile phone, Google. Of course, generative AI, ChatGPT, can also be your friend. All the usual cliches couldn't be more true in myself sharing a thought or two to help you tackle these challenges using those tools. With hard work and an ambitious mind that has the courage to dream big, and with a bit of luck, you're going to make this world a much, much better place. I and my colleagues wish you nothing but success in your endeavours. I'd like to focus instead on something that can be lost amidst your more than worthy pursuit for success and greatness, as you should. I'll focus on two things and we'll leave the rest to you. The first is that in your vocation, being great is better than just being good. But in life and in relationships, even in the workplace, you might find that being good is much, much better than being great. Let me elaborate. As you strive to achieve all that you do, can I suggest that you be sure to do it in the right way, the good way? The way that inspires and motivates others to join you. You can still be tough and firm, but in kind and considerate ways, and to never, ever compromise your values and beliefs in what is right, no matter what the financial, status, or reputational reward might be. You'll know what it means when you're faced in the situation. You'll just know. Truly, even if the world never finds out and you leave this earth 70, 80 years from now without anyone ever knowing, you will know if you've done something in ways that you probably shouldn't have. And you will just be that little bit less happy for it. The congratulations and credit you receive will feel just that little bit more hollow. And you'll know it. I humbly put to you that you should consider never compromising your goodness in your pursuit to greatness that I'm sure you'll reach. The second point I leave you with is that you have the ability to make life so wonderful for those around you. Anyone you come into contact with, in ways you cannot even imagine or begin to imagine. And in your pursuit to achieving these great things, please don't forget that those closest are often the ones who miss out most as you aspire for your greatness, for the world. An old mentor of mine told me that if I were to die tomorrow, my work colleagues will possibly miss me dearly. I have to be careful, many of them are here. Will possibly miss me dearly. One or two may even shed a tear. Many will be at my funeral and express genuine sorrow. Within a year, and I'm getting presumptuous here, a meeting room or a staff or student award may be named for me. My work colleagues care and they will miss me. 10 years from now, they may be the occasional odd, rare mention of me, and I'll eventually slide into nothingness, as I should. But my mentor went on to say, a mentor of mine, 20 years from now, my wife, my 3 children, my brothers, my mother, they will still miss me dearly and cry. He suggested that I should always make time for them, quality time, phones away, full attention, and not be satisfied that I was in the room with them as we watched TV and they played on their devices. Broadening it a little, can I urge you to think about how your simple actions can foundationally change others, not just those close to you. I'll share a personal example. Sometime in the early 2000s, I got to know a lady by the name of Jean Taylor in a nursing home where I used to visit with a friend. Folks could get quite lonely in there, so we'd pop in once a week and spend an hour just going from room to room and chatting with them. Jean was one of those individuals. She was in her mid-80s and frail, physically frail. She had been in the Second World War, told me she had flown a helicopter and worked closely with military leadership. But more than all these phenomenal achievements that I found inspiring, Jean was a beautiful person. She was the most lovely person. She was so kind, but she had this toughness. She had this glint in her eye. She had this sparkle. And it always moved me deeply. She was such a good person. My only regret was that I couldn't really chat to Jean for more than 10, 15 minutes a week, or perhaps I didn't choose to make that time. We became firm friends. About a year in, she said to me that she had no family. Her only brother had been lost in the war, and she had a home in the inner west of Sydney that had to be sold. She would say to me again and again that she wanted me to take the home because house prices were so expensive, I was about to get married, and it would make a huge difference in my life. I would say again and again, no, and that the money should go to someone who really needs it, the house. She'd keep trying, and I'd keep saying and I'd keep saying. About 18 months later, I was driving to Canberra when I got a phone call letting me know Jean had died. I still have goosebumps thinking about that phone call, even now. I could only assume her house was sold and the proceeds went to folks who needed it most. My point here is to say that I spoke with this beautiful lady 10 to 15 minutes a week, and she was ready to give me her house. She was in need of contact that much. 15 minutes, a stranger. She was going to give me the only thing she had. I don't suggest this as a wealth creation strategy to our students, but to show you how, even for a stranger, you can touch someone so much, you can make them so happy, and you will be happier and benefit from it by simply giving them your attention. You're truly giving them your listening, your attention, and your time. So I finish with this thought. Be great, but be good first. Be good at what you do to the people around you and give them, especially those you hold dearest and others where you can, all your attention and all your love. To our wonderful, wonderful, amazing UTS graduates, I wish you nothing but success and a glorious, beautiful life ahead of you. Thank you and all the very best.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for taking the time to speak to our graduates about that, about what it means to be good and what the value is in attending to the things that are important. We invite people to the occasional speaker role because we think they will add something to you as we send you on your way at this point in your journey. And we think that because they've had a little bit more experience of life, been on a similar track to you, that they'll be able to add some advice to you. And I think that advice about being good and paying attention is something that we could see, even through his words, reflected in Prabhu's life. It's a lived experience that he shared with you today. So thank you very much for that, Prabhu. In conclusion, I would like to just add my best wishes to you all once again. The pride of UTS goes with each and every one of you. Pro-Chancellor, that's the end of the occasional address.
Pro-Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of the ceremony. Ties off and flat shoes are almost here. On behalf of the Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room just outside. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level floor, which is just one below us. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite the new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?